Minasan, konnichiwa, Stephanie desu. Today I'm going to be speaking in English and I'm going to be teaching you how to make shomagi furry pancake. As any chef knows, ingredients are really important, and the most important ingredient in this recipe is to have a very good wheat free flour. I'm using Dove's Farm self-raising bread flour. This is because I like my pancakes extra fluffy. You can get this in any supermarket in the UK, so that's Waitrose, Sainsbury's, Co-op, wherever you like. You're then going to need a little bit of semi-skimmed milk. You're also going to need 2 free-range eggs. And last but not least, you're going to need some butter. The first piece of advice I'm going to give you is don't follow a recipe. You will learn how much you will need of each ingredient as you go. So the only judgment you need to make is to have 1 cupful, roughly this size, of flour. That's all you need. You don't need to measure the milk or measure the eggs. You can just judge by eye.
The first thing you need to do is measure out your flour into the cup. Then, using a sieve, put it into a large mixing bowl. Once the flour is in the bowl, you want to use the now empty cup to beat your eggs with a fork. Once you've beaten your eggs, put them in the mixture. After doing this, you're going to add your semi-skimmed milk to the mix, and then using a food mixer, you're going to mix the ingredients together. Now, I've muted this bit because it's not a nice noise, but do this until you get the right consistency. Now, this is the kind of consistency you want. You may have to add a little bit more milk and do a little bit more mixing, but you should get there in the end. Now, at this point, you want to melt a small chunk of butter in a frying pan. Once the butter is melted, keeping the pan on the same heat, pour some of the mixture into the frying pan, just enough to cover the bottom of the frying pan. As the pancake is cooking, you want to try and keep it moving so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the frying pan. And keep checking the colour of the bottom, as when it gets to a golden colour, you can have a go at trying to flip your pancake. Now, the best way of doing that is just to sort of wiggle it to the side and then let your wrist do all the work. Now, once you've flipped a pancake, it always seems to cook a lot quicker, so keep a really close eye on it to get it to that golden crisp colour. Once you've got it to that right colour, you can then turn the heat off and then serve it on a plate, remembering to take the frying pan off the heat, and then it's ready to go.
Now, in my opinion, the best way to eat a pancake is just to keep it simple. So, you get a little bit of caster sugar and spread it all over your pancake. You better not tell anyone. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I really shouldn't do this, but it's the best way to eat a pancake. Once you're done with your caster sugar, and what I tend to use my hands once the pancake is cool enough and roll the pancake up like this. Then, once my pancake is rolled and settled, I take a bit. Oishi! Who said, just because I'm a celiac, I can't have pancakes on Pancake Day? I hope you've enjoyed my recipe and I hope you enjoy your pancakes. I'm going to say goodbye now. Bye! Jamata! As a little bit of an extra, on the Daily Booth account, which I started up earlier this week, which I'm going to put a link to below, I had a little competition going, asking you if you could tell me what Japanese phrase I had written on my hand as I wrote it in Japanese. Now, I had some entries on Daily Booth, but most of my entries, weirdly enough, were on Facebook. So they were on my personal Facebook, but you can also go to my Stephanie for Life Facebook, which I'm going to link to below too. The winner, drum roll, is my friend Ben. Now, he didn't get the right answer, but he damn well tried. He used Google Translate and everything. What it actually said was sexy, which means sexy. So, I'm going to be running more of these competitions where you've got to try and read what I've written in Japanese. So if you want to enter them, go to the Daily Booth account, which I'm going to link to below, down there. Yeah, so I hope to see you next time. Enter my competitions on Daily Booth and you will get a mention in this video. Well done then. Bye.